Welcome to the MDMOTO Group channel. I'm Dr. Brian Dominguez, and this is Engineer Mendoza. We're still in Idaho. We're heading towards Wyoming, and we're going to try to avoid that over there. We've hit some of it, but yeah, we're going to have to go around because that looks terrible.
Lightning.
There's a lot going on. Check it out.
Let me see your teeth.
Okay, so here we are at a free campground because all the other campgrounds are full and reserved. So we've been riding for a few hours northeast of Boise, Idaho. And here's something I have to say about Idaho. This is, I think, the first time we've gone through it thoroughly. It's beautiful. It's kind of like the Okanagan in BC, but all of it. So, wow, really impressive. I would definitely come back here. This is really good. Anyway, so we headed east out of Boise after spending a night just west of Boise, Idaho, in Caldwell. And we took the 21, it's scenic route, Snake River, something like this. So the 21 will come up and over, and we'll be heading towards, where are we heading?
Towards Jackson, Wyoming.
We'll be heading over to Jackson, Wyoming. And so let me show you what's around here. So here's our camp zone. The neighbors over there give us some water. Neighbors over there give some chicken. We were barbecuing. Here's our camp zone. It's primitive. There's nothing here. There's up with that tall tree, there's a big eagle's nest. There's station. And there we go. And the highway's out there. There's my bike. And because it's been raining, we've got our tents under there. That's what we're doing.
Okay, let's give it another shot. Somebody asked me if I was afraid of dying because we are riding the motorcycles and it's dangerous, and sometimes females tend to be a little bit more scared about that. Really, I am afraid of not dying, but dying badly and becoming a problem for Brian on the road. As I have experienced when he has had accidents, it is a gun show, and it's a terrible feeling to experience seeing someone who you love to suffer. And we are all dying every day. We just don't notice that, whether we are getting older and getting closer to the time when we need to die, or being exposed to dangers that we don't perceive as such because we are used to them, or we do some very stupid thing. So what I am trying to do while being on the road is trying to be aware of the dangers and trying to process how I will deal with every danger. And imagining also if I were in an accident or if I were dying, what would that look like? And it's not to torture myself, but it is more to understand the process of having an issue or simply how to avoid it or manage it. So yes, I am afraid of having an accident. And if you are not, and you're a rider, then you're doing something really wrong. You're not acknowledging the importance of being nervous and not afraid, but aware of how vulnerable we are when we are on the road. So for you as a rider and for anyone who asks that question, I am not afraid, I am aware. And while being aware means that I have to think of that accident or death or whatever, it just makes me more capable of managing any situation. At the end, like I said, we are all dying, we just don't notice it. And we could have cancer right now, I could have cancer or some other illness, and I'm happy that I'm able to expose myself to enjoy what nature and the world has for me. Thank you. Bye.